Okay, let us now mark our activity that we had to do about the incomplete dominant. Okay, so the question was, you have 2 rose plants, both with pink flowers. Okay, so they are both with pink flowers. Remember, the color pink is an intermediate color. You cross them and find that while most of the offspring are pink, some are red. So if you're crossing these 2 pink flowers, you get some that are red, and you also get some that are white by crossing the pink flowers. So now use a genetic cross to show how breeding 2 pink flowers. So you bring 2 pink flowering plants that can result in pink, in red, and white flowering plants. Use the big letter R for the red allele and the big letter W for the white allele. So then you will follow the step that I've been telling you of counting 7 lines, writing from line 1, number 1, up to line 7, number 7, and then writing the concepts, and then you can start following the steps from starting with the phenotype. So then you've done. Check if you are getting the same answer as my answer. So remember that this is taken from a past paper. So then this is the memo. So you will do it in this way, where you get a mark for P1 and F1. Remember, 1, 2, 7 lines. You'll get a mark for this. You also get a mark for the phenotype. So remember that the pink flowers across, the 2 pink flowers across, and that's your phenotype. Pink crossed with pink, you get a mark here. And then your genotype, which is expressed in letter form. So remember that they pink, which is the intermediate color, the mixture of red and white. So they are heterozygous because they pink. So note that as well. You get a mark for this. You get a mark for meiosis and fertilization. And then you also get a mark for the gametes. Okay, so you also get a mark for the gametes. And in this method, they used a Punnett squared crossing, big letter R and big letter W with big letter R and big letter W, and this is what you would get, okay, by crossing this. So the phenotype for the F1 generation for the offspring will then be, as you can see, this is red, this is 1 red, this is 2 pink, and this is 1 white. So it's 1 red, and then it's 2 pink, okay, and then 1 white. So this is your phenotype, and then your genotype will be 1 big R, 2 big R, big W, and also 1 big W. That will be your genotype as well. And then you get a mark for meiosis. This is how you do it. So you would get 6 marks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and for gamete 5, 6, and 7 for your genotype. Okay, so but the maximum is again 6. Use this way as well. So you still get the mark. You do everything the same. You get a mark for here, you get a mark for here, mark for here, a mark for meiosis and fertilization, a mark for the gametes, and then you would also use this crossing. Some learners prefer this method, but some get mixed up with this method. So that's why I always use a Punnett squared, so that you don't get mixed up. So you get a mark for here, mark for here. If you understand this method very well, you can do it. It's just that sometimes the learners get to mix things here, which leads to confusion. So the maximum mark here is again 6. So you can use this method or the other method if you want. Okay, I hope you understand.